Hi, I'm Chuck Allen from North U, and we're here with Tim Healy from North Sales, talking J88s today. Tim, we've been testing the J88 the last few weeks, and why don't you go over some of the rig tension findings that we came up with?
Yeah, what we found, Chuck, is in light air that the rig tune was about right. The tuning matrix looked good. In heavy air, when we started pulling the backstay on pretty hard, let's say 15 knots, we found that the lowers and intermediates could be a little bit tighter. So we're going to do an update on the tuning guide right before Block Island, which is in a couple of weeks.
Great. And we also looked at some in-hauling and twist characters. Go over that there.
Yeah, so in-hauling, basically what we found is that flat water you can in-haul probably, 3-4 inches inside the grab rail. Key is to look at the upper leach telltale and make sure you maintain flow. So that upper leach telltale needs to be flowing all the time. As soon as you start stalling that, the boat slows down. In choppy conditions outside, big waves out in the ocean, what we found was about 2 inches outside the grab rail was a good area to be, and then maybe a little bit of lead back and a little bit more twist at that point. And again, the key is the flow in the upper part of the sail. So the upper leach telltale needs to be flowing all the time.
Great. And we experimented with wing on wing, kind of like the J70 and the J105s. And what happened there?
It was interesting. That was a good test. We actually did that for a long run. And the VMG wing versus traditional was about the same. So boats separated and came back together, and there was only about a boat length of difference from where we started. So the conclusion is that it's a good tactical move. It's good to use if you need to separate low from a pack of boats, and also lure gate. If you switch gates and you don't want to throw in a full jibe, you can do a wing. Same thing at the finish. If you decide one end is favored and you don't want to turn and do a full jibe at the finish, you could do a wing for a short period and make out.
Great. Well, thanks a lot, Tim, and that's North U and your J88 tips today.
Thank you, Chuck.